Good morning and welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. It must be in its 30s this morning. It's extremely windy this morning. All the windows and doors are closed in the academy here. Outside in the other rooms they're open, so if you hear doors banging it's because of the wind. I'll just show you, I'll turn you around. Just have a look, guys. You can just look at the palm trees and you see how windy it is out there. It's really windy. This is the side where where all the practitioners come, and we're in this room doing healing, and we've got this tree here, and often there are many different types of birds that come and sit here. And I don't know if you guys ever watched one of the videos that I made where a bird in the other room was flying into the window. It's like trying to get in. We often get birds in here as well, and butterflies. And the reason why that is because when you're working with good energy, Mother Nature grows, animals feel it, they feel the love of you. And it's so true. And when we're feeling bad or down and not well, we know that our pets, animals, sense that and they feel it. When we're feeling, I don't know, fearful, scared, animals sense that. And in the Pure Energy Healing Academy, one of the things that I try and share with people is the fact that animals have more sense than we have. They use senses that we don't use. And when we adjust, when we are attuned to those senses, life becomes incredible. It becomes amazing. And as most of you already know, if you're a sensitive, you use part of that gift, and that is you feel people. Sometimes we make a mistake and we over feel, if you understand what I mean. We kind of over exaggerate, we over compensate for that, and sometimes we make mistakes and they're not as bad as what they feel. And we have to also this is another thing, we have to also realize that sometimes when we're feeling something, we make the mistake that we think it's somebody else, and we don't even realize it's our feelings that we're feeling. So sometimes you'll often get a lot of healers who say, "Oh my dear, are you okay? Oh, I feel," and the person will go, "Oh my God, what's wrong with me?" And they're actually fine, but it's the healer that's feeling it. And then I don't think they realize, but sometimes they kind of shy away or push the side of their healing that needs to take place. And that's why one of my favorite mottos is healer, heal thyself. You really can only heal people when you're 100% mind, body and spirit. So part of the Pure Energy Healing Academy is to learn how to heal yourself. Next year we're going to do a beautiful 4-day program where you can come here, and it's not to become a healer, but it's to learn how to heal yourself and learn how to strengthen your body and mind and spirit to be able to give and share with the world how amazing your gifts are. So yes, you will experience healing, you'll experience how to heal, you'll experience all of these wonderful things and the process of clearing blocks for those 4 days. So it's something new that I'll be doing, and all of these things like learning how to recognize your energy, because a lot of people don't. Animals have this great ability to feel and attune to energy, and energy which we give off is 1,000-fold. It can be anything. So just say, for instance, I feel a pain in the side of my back, or I've hurt my hand. A dog or a cat can come over and sense that energy. I don't believe it's smell, but I could be wrong. I believe it's an energy that is created. So you know, sometimes when you've hurt yourself, whatever happens is that your whole body then goes to a certain place where it needs healing, and you'll feel the pain, and that's energy working at clearing and healing that particular place. Well, animals have the sense to feel that. Well, you know what? So do we. And as a healer, when I used to do one-to-one sessions, the first thing I used to do is sit my client down and lay my hands over the top of their hands, not touching them, but just simply hovering over the top. And I learned to sense and feel things. So I would say, "Oh, wow, my left toe's killing. And they'd go, my God, I banged my left toe this morning. How do you know that? I've got my shoes and socks on. I says, because I can feel it. And it isn't a gift as such. It's actually there. And what I try and do is help you chip away all of what you believe is real. And that is, a lot of the times we have suppressed our gift, and we dare not use our gift because people, we believe people laugh at us. And of course they will laugh at us because they don't understand. So the other day I was doing a private show with a client and a few people, and I went to the lady's back, and I was sharing my thoughts on healing. And I actually went to the head first and laid my hands on top, and I was explaining to everybody that energy that you feel, you can be a transmitter, and you can also be an absorber. You can feel, and if you listen carefully and feel carefully, you can go to the direct point where that issue is. And with my finger, I took my finger, stood back, felt where it was, and went down to the left-hand side of her kidneys and pressed my finger in exactly where the pain is. She turned to me and she says, how the hell do you know that? And it's not, oh, I'm super powerful. Anybody can do it. And after 4 days of being here in the Pure Energy Healing Academy, people who have attuned to that beautiful energy realize that it's really simple. And energy itself is very powerful. So we know now that as a human being, as you can power 3 or 4 blocks of houses with your energy. We're that powerful. But yet we've suppressed that power within ourselves. And sometimes it's really hard to get that power out, that energy out. So we sometimes become frustrated because we've got all this energy and we don't know what to do with it. And sometimes it creates a negative energy within us because we don't know what to do. And this is why I always say to you, go for a 20-minute walk. That's not just for exercise, it's to release your energy and connect to Mother Nature. And when you connect to Mother Nature, the connecting energy of Mother Nature then will absorb. People call it grounding. You ground. It's a lot more than that, guys. But there is something happening on such a profound level that it balances your energy. So it clears away energy that is no longer needed. A buildup of energy in you that needs to be... And this is why I'm a healer, because I have a lot of energy build up. And when I can channel that energy with the energy of spirit, which is opening up and allowing the flow to flow through me, I'm able to focus that energy on healing a certain place within the body or just clearing any negativity around somebody. And we can do that from day to day. You can do that. So you can sit quite easily and have a coffee somewhere and just send your energy to anybody around you and near you. And people often say to me, oh, Mark, you need permission to send healing and energy. You know what? If somebody's kind, loving and caring and all they want to do is send their love to somebody, I don't understand why people would even say that. Because for me, if you're angry, bitter, and you don't want that person to touch you, they're not going to send you love anyway because they're in a bad place. So I think, you know, when somebody sends me a message, can I have your permission? You don't need my permission. If you're doing it on a loving way, you send me everything. I'll take it all. And you guys realize this now because you're on this channel with me and we're a family now. And, you know, as I scan down, I read your messages and a lot of you interact with each other. You know, that's healing because your focus, your energy that you give when you're typing, it is profoundly, powerfully healing. A lot of people make the mistake that they think that when I do a one-to-one reading with cards that it's a psychic reading. It isn't, guys. It's beautiful when you give a reading, but I'll explain. There was a man who once came here who was very famous and his gifts were very powerful, and he was just about getting into a wheelchair. He was still using his sticks, so he managed to get here. And I started doing the reading, and when I'd finished, I said, "Is there anything that you would like to ask?" He says, No. He says, I wasn't really interested in the reading. And I went, "Oh, okay." And he says, "But I was, however, interested in what was happening." And I was fascinated. And I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Mark, every now and again, all of a sudden, you blast out this energy and it hits you like a ton of bricks." And that was so profound to me. It made me realize that it is our energy that is far more important than just words. So that was really interesting. So when you are in the company of somebody, you don't need to say anything. You can just give them your love. And if you work on your energy, if you go for a walk for 40 minutes a day, if you eat healthy Mother Nature food, if you drink plenty of water so you're not dehydrated, you will live in a balanced energy. And that energy is so profound that it touches people and they feel it, and then they grow from it and feel stronger. So it's a win-win situation as far as I'm concerned. If you want to help the world, if you want to heal the world, then you first have to heal yourself. You first have to get rid of processed foods. You first have to not touch any sugars which are processed. There's nothing wrong with natural fruit sugars in its moderation, but listen to your body, listen to you, listen to what feels right. Go for a walk. A little bit of exercising is great for the energy. Ground yourself in Mother Nature, and spiritually speaking, give yourself the time and effort that you need from day to day. That replenishes your energy. So I've told you this before. The only way your body heals itself is when you are in a constant balance. So if you imagine 1,000 tadpoles running around trying to clean your body, the tadpoles will only go to where the energy is at its most. Now, from day to day, if you're suffering with fear, worry and problems, guess where the tadpoles go? Straight to your head, because you're fearing, worrying, and all of these unresolved files, the tadpoles are trying to clean them away, but that never happens. So you're constantly got your little tadpoles working on something that can never go. So the only way you can get rid of this mind worry is to find your meditation, is to let go, is to live in acceptance. And when you do these tadpoles then go around your body and then start to look for any physical and other little issues and problems that are within the body. And that's when they clean your body. That's when you become healthy. That's when you become strong. So it's important to remember your tadpoles. If those tadpoles, if you are worrying, fearing all the time, your tadpoles can't clean the rest of your body, and therefore your body starts to become ill and illness kicks in. So that is one real reason why you should all learn how to meditate or learn how to get rid of your fears and problems. That's what I've worked on. Today, I have no fears and problems, none at all. So my tadpoles are all around my body, clearing away. They're little tiny, I see them as tadpoles, but it's energy cleansing. I don't know. I call them tadpoles because it's easier for me to see that way. So at the moment now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm not thinking, I'm just flowing. I'm opening up, and I can feel my stomach being cleansed and cleared as I've been speaking to you over these 13 minutes. So I know my body is healing. Whereas you might think at any point where you feel relaxed, oh, I feel a pain or something, you then think there's something wrong. Whereas I think, oh my God, my body is healing itself. My little tadpoles are working on this pain that I'm feeling here. So I've changed the way I see things now, okay? And I hope today some of this little mumbo jumbo meant something to you. I feel calm, I feel relaxed. I send you my love today. And I know that you are on a journey of uplifting and loving spiritual amazement, which is all happening as we speak right now. And the reason why that is because there is a reason why you've been brought here. There is a reason why you are listening and interacting with me, because Spirit has brought you here, and it isn't a coincidence, and it isn't me, it is the message. I am not the message, I am the messenger for you, as you are the messenger for other people who are brought into your life. When we realize that, we don't say, oh, it's him or it's her. We say it's everything. It's the universe, it's spirit, it's synchronicity. So therefore, you don't put anybody on a platform. So wherever I am at any given moment, if I receive a message, I am blessed because of the message, because of the universe giving it or sharing it through that person. That to me keeps away ego. It keeps away being, becoming. You're my guru, I'm your guru. It's like, no, we're all gurus. We're all teachers. We're all pupils. So embrace the moment at any given moment. Whatever you see through the day is a gift to you to help you raise your vibration. When I talk about everything is as it should be, and there's no such thing as coincidence, when I say that, I mean it on a profound level. You know the difference if you sit with somebody who's wearing black shoes and you've got black shoes. You know what I'm talking about. Some people try and, belittle what I say. But, if you look at it on a very higher level than a lower, silly level, that people will try and pick from this video one thing, and what they try to do then is they look for one thing that I say that they can use against me as a fight. You've got to understand that these people are in ego level. We all make mistakes when we talk. We say things wrong, we get things wrong. But if we look at the overall message that people give us and say, okay, well, that didn't mean anything to me, but the rest of it did, then you realize you're in a very good, powerful, and energetic level to receive. A lot of people spend their life nitpicking. A lot of people look for the 1% of 99% of beauty that they can focus on and pull down. And then these people are in a low vibration. They're in a very dense and sad place. Those people we have to send our love to. So if you ever see anybody who says anything which is condescending, personal, negative on our wall, send them love. Don't fight them, because all you do is go down to their level of 1%. Never do that. Share your love with them and say, you know what, I'm sending you a hug, I'm sending you some healing. This way you become higher and your vibration is always good. So don't ever lower yourself to your family's issues and problems. Rise above, because the only way this person can ever get to there is by coming up. So if you come down there, they'll always be there or lower. So, okay guys, I've mumbled on too much, I think. But have a great day from my heart to yours. And thank you so much. I'm just about to give myself a cleansing with my cleansing sticks. I'm going to go for a walk. Have a great day, guys. From my heart to yours. Take care.